Hi, my name is Nicolo Bellavendram. In this video, I want to show you a schema for thesis writing. After the initial ecstasy of registering for a master's or doctorate program, students soon find themselves groping for what to do and also how to do. Slowly, the initial enthusiasm subsides as more things surface and the to-do list gets longer and longer. Supervisors are busy. Too busy. Students carefully refrain from getting into any argument with the supervisor. They agree with just about anything thrown at them. Students are left to find their way by themselves. Inevitably, students learn from their friends and colleagues in the most inefficient trial and error. Who is to be blamed? The lack of guidance on the part of most academic institutions on the schema for conducting research and writing out the thesis is indeed a common issue. Students find things out in very awkward situations. The university guide tells everything that should not be done. Thesis writing guide? Yes, there is one. It tells you the cover style down to the millimeter, font size, page margins, reference style, etc. But where is the outline of the research program? At AsterWrite, we suggest the following schema. Partial schema. The full schema will soon follow on AsterWrite. Just make sure you follow AsterWrite. Use the mind map available in AsterWrite to create a structured approach to identify the literature reviewed. During the review, you can mark notes as independent variable, dependent variable, gap, no gap, and whether it is selected for inclusion in the body of the thesis. Additionally, AsterWrite creates an automatic text outline of the literature review based on the mind map exactly as in the mind map. You can rearrange notes and the text outline will be updated. This allows you to write specific sections part by part. Only selected variables make it to the factor selection. These are arranged according to subject matter, theory, and model. Using the selected factors, assemble your conceptual model. This framework is an image or symbolic representation of an abstract idea you propose. The framework shows the interrelationships among concepts. You can also have an operational framework that explains the conceptual framework by delineation of the operations, namely the procedures required to measure the concepts. Your conceptual framework needs to be proven. To do this, you need to develop a theoretical model that can generate and test hypotheses. A good theory must explain the data, be simple and practical, and most importantly, predict future events. Theories may describe a particular concept, explain relationships among concepts, or predict how one concept affects another. AsterWrite has a powerful module on helping you to create the research questions. During the factor selection stage, variables are identified as independent and dependent variables. AsterWrite links the independent and dependent variables via a modifier such as difference, correlation, mediation, moderation, etc. The modifier determines the type of test that should follow. Not only that, once a hypothesis test is devised, the data collection template is automatically selected by AsterWrite. A suitable template is then displayed. The researcher then has to collect the appropriate data. That is the real value add part of any research. You can enter data directly into AsterWrite or simply upload the data from an Excel file. Once data is entered, AsterWrite whizzes away with the correct calculations and necessary set of data analysis. Test algorithms and syntaxes are all built in. AsterWrite continues to consolidate the research findings, research conclusions, and just about everything else. For more information, see our Facebook page at https://www.facebook.com/groups/AsterWrite. Thank you for your attention.